11th hour deals on immigration reform are in the works right now. A bipartisan group of senators are working quickly, hoping to get things done before the GOP takes control of the House in January. Tom Dempsey is live from Washington, D.C. with everything we are learning as you are waking up. Tom, did not see this coming, but it's like they're trying to get a lot of things done before the end of the year.
Yeah, cram it all in there before, the new Congress takes over, Mitch. It's important to note that the talks over this immigration plan still remain in their early stages. But with this being a compromise bill, we're seeing sort of concerns from both sides of this debate over the exact details of the plan. Washington Post first reported the details of this plan, which would, help out dreamers, 2 million of them across the country, and grant a path of citizenship to them, while also speeding up the asylum process by building new processing centers and using more officers and judges. The plan would also provide more money for border security and officers and speed up the removal of migrants who don't qualify for asylum. Now, Republican Senator Thom Tillis from North Carolina and Democratic Senator Kyrsten Sinema from Arizona helped craft this compromise, and it comes as Title 42, which has allowed border agents to quickly expel migrants during the pandemic, gets set to be lifted later this month. News of the possible deal brought a lot of mixed reactions. The Federation for American Immigration Reform, also known as FAIR, believes in strong borders and really took aim at Senator Tillis, writing on Twitter, quote, "What on earth is Senator Tillis doing? Instead of trying to reverse a historic crisis and restore law and order to our immigration system, he's working with Democrats to amnesty millions of illegal aliens and process as many migrants as possible." But Forward.us, which pushes for immigration reform, called the possible deal encouraging, saying it is critical that this process continues to move ahead, before adding, quote, "If Congress fails to pass legislation during the lame duck period, the consequences will be devastating." Again, talks over this deal are still, in their early stages, and things could very well change as far as those details of the plan are concerned. But 60 votes will be needed to avoid a filibuster on this, which would obviously kill the bill in the Senate, guys. Mitch.
So, yeah, they have to have support of 60 senators. But we talked about earlier, they're trying to cram everything in before the end of the year. Why is that? Why would a Republican-led House be so much less likely to do anything like this if you have Republicans and Democrats on board in the Senate?
Well, we saw that, some of the concerns that, FAIR was talking about, helping out, 2 million dreamers, as well as speeding up the asylum process that we're seeing. So there's still a lot of, debate over the exact details of this plan. But that new Congress taking over and, having full control of the House, Kevin McCarthy has spoken in the past. He could very well be the next Speaker of the House. He's, voiced some deep concerns about the border. And he, I don't believe we've gotten an exact comment on him about this immigration plan just yet. But it'll be interesting to see his reaction, because that'll give us a hint as far as how much they should rush this plan through the current Congress and try to get it passed before the new lawmakers take office next year.
Thanks for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation in your cable lineup. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-based, unbiased coverage.